Good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday from the sanctuary here in Mexico. This is the home of the Empowerment Alchemist right here, live and in living color, and it is always transforming here, always improving here, little bit by little bit, as happens in Mexico. And I know I wasn't on Facebook Live last week. I went over to Fanbase last week and did a special live over there, and I apologize for not being live on Facebook. And I wanted to come back here this week, and I'm actually working on getting some software that allows me to go live in multiple places at once. We'll see how that works. I'm working on it. I don't know yet how that works, but I'm inquiring because I would like to be able to reach all of you at one time, no matter what platform you're on. So it is a gorgeous, cool, a little bit cloudy day here. I hope it's comfortable where you're at. I hope that you're safe and fed and comfortable where you're at. And these Orphic channel board readings are to empower you, to give you 9 power words that you can carry through your week that will lift you up when you say them or meditate on them or sing them or write them into poetry, that they help you to really be in your center and in your power. That's what they do for me. And that is what they are intended to do for you. When I asked for what is my gift that I can give on this planet, the blueprint for the Orphic channel boards came to me, and I had it made the next day, had a prototype made, and here it is. So these are things that are made to uplift you and me. No matter what the circumstance, we can apply these words and they will make us to feel empowered. So with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see me do this. Let's see. All right. What do we know? Do we know truth? Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh is to date the most powerful word I have ever come across as far as vibration goes. There is no word that I have ever seen that has this much vibrational power. So it has changed my life for sure. Saved my life for sure as well. I already used up all the 9s, so that one goes right there. Abracadabra. As I speak, I create. B. That one's been coming up a lot lately. I think it's because many of us feel that we must be doing something different than what we're doing. And we need to just be. I am. That is the truth that's in each of us, no matter what. And bless. Okay, we have I am, abracadabra, know, be, bless, inspire, Yod He Vav He. And what didn't make it on the board today is love and divine. So I want to explain a little bit about I am. When we make I am statements, we are affirming whatever comes after I am. We're affirming. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. My cat is begging to come in. I better let him in or he's going to pester me the whole time I do this video. Sorry about that. You know how our little furry friends are. So, when we declare I am, if we declare I am sick, we're reaffirming that I am sick. If we declare I am well, we're reaffirming that I am well. So we need to speak with intention, and that intention can set our day. It can set the pace for our day. It can set the tone for our day. I am successful sets that vibration for the day. And so how are we speaking when we say I am? My encouragement to you would be to write down 7 or 9 things that are positive things. I am successful, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am generous, I am peaceful, I am loving, or whatever you choose. But then declare them the second you wake up. Declare them throughout the day, and declare them at night before you, as you're going off to sleep, because that sets your subconscious mind to bring those things to fruition. So that's about I am. Abracadabra means as I speak, I create. So I am creating as I speak is abracadabra. We are bringing it to fruition, whatever it is we speak. So again, when we speak negatively, that reaffirms to the universe that we want more of that in our life. So be intentional about how we use our words, so that we're bringing positivity into our world. The next word is know. What do we know? Know truth, know the self, right? And when we know the self, we are knowing the highest self. Our higher self is what is in every bit of us, right? So when we know thyself, we can know the higher self. We can also know our weaknesses and the things we need to work on, but we also need to strive to know the higher self that we are. Be still. We went over that one already. Bless. When someone does us wrong and we bless them, we allow the universe to take care of that person instead of us punishing that person or whatever we're wanting to do to that person. When we say I bless you, and we say that 9 times, 3 times a day for 21 days, which is in my blessing formula, and it's a course that is in my website. When we bless them in that way, we remove our emotion from the situation and allow the universe to put that person where they belong, that is not harmful to us. And I say that because I have done this more than one time, and it has worked each time. And so if you want to know more about that, then you can visit www.theempowermentalchemist.com/homepage, and it'll lead you there. Now, inspire, of course, is self-explanatory. Are we doing things to inspire ourselves and other people? And then the tetragrammaton, Yod He Vav He. The hand, watch, the nail. That's the literal translation of the tetragrammaton. The importance of this word cannot be overstated. It's just incredible, the power that is behind this word, especially when we know who we're talking about, the creative force that exists in everything, everywhere, all over the multiverse. Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh is the creative force. And when you chant that, that moves mountains in your world. And I know that because I've done it. I don't speak of this as a theory. If you want to know how it's changed things in my life, you can give me a call or send me an email, and I'd be happy to sit down and chat with you about it, because it's been life-changing. And love and divine both are very important for us. They didn't make it on the board today, but they need extra attention. We need to be extra loving, and we need to recognize the divine in ourselves and in other people. So that is that one. Now let's do the wellness one. Let's see, I'm going to turn my camera around. Eating meditation. Are we conscious while we're eating, or are we just putting food in our mouth? Ooh, aromatherapy. One of my favorite things. And that's because it, when we smell something with our nose, it does something in our emotions. And that is fantastic. Who knew that a nose would be so important? Let's see. Kosher. Kosher, like for instance, kosher meat. Kosher meat is meat that's been blessed by a rabbi, signifying or certifying that it is humanely treated and killed in a pain-free or as pain-free a way possible, so that we're not eating anguish. When we eat meat, when an animal is killed and it experiences anguish, that hormone from the anguish goes into the meat, and then we eat the meat, and that's just not good for anybody. It's not good for the animal either. Laughter.
Hi.
Laughter. Ah, Sage says hello.
I have a bow and arrow that I made.
Laughter is important, and it's something that even I have to remind myself to take myself a little bit less seriously, because I tend to be more serious than lighthearted. Healthy fats. And spirulina. Ah, this one doesn't make it on the board today. One more. Let's get one more here. Ah, protein. And that one does not make it on the board either. But that's okay. Proteins deserve special attention. Like I was saying, we can make sure that the animal that we're eating that has been sacrificed for us is the healthiest possible in every way. And then we have spirulina, protein, healthy fats, castor oil, very healing stuff, meditation, eating meditation, greens, aromatherapy, kosher, and laughter. I don't know if you've tried any of these in your diet ever, but they're all very good, and laughter is supposed to be the best medicine. So find things that you can consider funny and that you can laugh about. Maybe instead of watching the nauseating news when you are eating, maybe you can watch comedy while you're eating and have something to laugh at. One of your favorite old shows.
Trump, who I call idiot.
Yes, my son has a very big opinion, and I don't blame him, so do I. Aromatherapy is very healing, so please remember that in things like, yes, lavender. But aromatherapy also applies when you're doing things like baking pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie or yam pie. When you smell that aroma, that's wafting through your house while you're cooking, that is aromatherapy. If it brings back good memories, it's basically doing a whole body reset in that moment, because you're going back to where that good memory started. That's aromatherapy. It's therapy from your nose. So remember that when you're cooking things that are your favorite. And if you're feeling down and depressed, cooking things that the smell makes you just relax, that's really important. So let's not forget this week about laughter, aromatherapy, eating meditation. Don't forget those healthy fats. It's good for your brain. And also, if you love poetry or if you love affirmations, don't forget that I have those available through the internet, through Amazon. Those links are in this live. And you can find me live once a week on Wednesdays doing this Orphic Channel board reading.
Same day as today.
And so I wish you well, and I bid you adieu, and I say to you, thrive on, and I'll see you next week.